All right, on this episode of the RSL Random Fan Podcast, we're going to ramble on about a whole bunch of stuff, including big takeaways from the game.
Yeah. What are the expected goals, Tyler?
Do you think the kids are going to make it?
Are there new kids on the block?
I don't know. Are they doing okay?
Everybody's doing okay.
Yeah. Go to the break.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us at the break, and stay tuned for everything we talk about on the fantastic win of RSL over Atlanta United on the grass in Atlanta.
Not on our ass.
It's another episode of the RSL
Random Fan Podcast.
And Barbershop Quartet, -1. We're looking for a fourth for that Barbershop Quartet.
Yes, we are. Yeah,
We need
absolutely.
a high soprano.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I get to be the low one, and you guys are the middles.
We'll
We
battle
need
it
somebody
out.
way
I'll
up
be the
there.
tenor, you be the alto.
Yeah, perfect.
Somebody up there.
Somebody be the soprano.
I don't know what a soprano is.
Do you know what the Sopranos is?
It's a TV
Oh,
show.
the gangsters, yeah.
Yeah.
Sopranos is the high notes.
We just need one of those.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
So
you
watch
can be
for
a
that.
hitman
We'll get
some Sam in on it, yeah.
Yes, a
Yeah,
hitman or-
watch for that on our. We'll post it on Reddit. We'll have a Reddit post on our podcast and Barbershop Quartet because we just say random things that pop in our heads.
We threaten that all the time. We don't ever follow through.
Somebody.
So if
we'll
you're on
talk
Reddit-
about following through. Thanks to the guy that made Brennan buy him a beer.
Woo!
He didn't make me. I told him. I was like, I'm
volunteered.
going to buy
You
it.
did. You're very honest.
Way to
very
go.
honest. So I'm your host, Brandt Goebel, joined by,
I'm Brennan.
And I'm Tyler.
and we can't thank you enough for joining us and watching us and coming out and saying hi.
Watch party. That was a good time.
Yeah, so thank you for joining us at the break in Murray. We may have created some soccer fans.
What?
Gary
Ooh.
is, I think he's really impressed.
Oh, boy.
Not with us,
No?
but with everyone else that comes out.
Yeah, he liked
Cheers.
everybody else. Yeah, for sure.
Well, just the atmosphere.
Yeah, we got a good group out.
I don't know why I didn't think about it because I don't think about stuff. But, man, when RSL scores a goal, that place lights up.
It
Ooh,
really
yeah.
did. Yeah. that
It's
was
a good
super fun.
ambiance, man.
Yeah.
It makes you pay attention to actually what's going on
Yeah.
instead
So-
of just eating fries.
And so thank you for joining us there. Stay tuned. We'll be doing more.
Next away game.
Yeah, we did say we'll do the next one, 22nd.
Even though it's Sunday, because these two, I got a Sunday thing. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, like we didn't look at the calendar and just like,
yeah. So you have to go.
Oh, is that what it is? The 22nd? Is it Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Sunday.
Where are they at?
Where are they at?
Oh, sorry. I'm asking questions.
I think it's
don't
San
know the
Diego.
answer to.
San Diego?
I think it's San Diego because it's Austin.
Austin's
Then-
next.
then San
Austin's
Diego.
next, yeah.
Then San Diego. So it'll be warm. Yeah.
That'd be great for them, yeah.
I think I'll just call it ministering or home teaching or something.
Home teaching. Oh, so stupid.
So over to the game. We had a
Yeah, we're
game.
back
for
from the
San
game,
Diego.
Couple of things first before we get too far. I
We
wrote
haven't
it
gotten
down.
anywhere.
Well, we said thank you for joining us at the
Yeah,
break.
thanks for going to the break.
That was fun.
And thank you for when we're at the games, interviewing fans. We've had
Oh, yeah,
some
and people
great
stopping us.
feedback
Yeah.
from the people that we interview. Get your thoughts on the game. Like Austin, I think that was Austin. He nailed the score for when RSL
Andrew?
beats Austin or Andrew. One of
Andrew.
them. He nailed the
Seattle.
score though.
3-2, and also the two people that scored.
No, in the first game
Oh, in the first game.
The home
yeah,
game.
that was
The
the
home
Seattle
game.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when we were interviewing folks at the stadium.
That's right.
Kid named Austin. I think he had us. He nailed the score
Yeah.
with the RSL beating Seattle. And do us a big favor: subscribe, follow us find us on YouTube. Subscribe. We really appreciate that. And wherever you get your social media, we're on TikTok. We're on Instagram. Anywhere that's
YouTube.
hip. Anywhere that's hip. That's where you'll find me.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where you're finding Brandt. I'm
Yep.
not there.
I've been practicing my Walmart dances.
Ooh.
Walmart dances?
Yeah. You have to be on TikTok to know.
Oh, yeah, I'm on TikTok. That's
The guy.
crazy.
Yeah.
TikTok dances. That's funny. He's the only one on TikTok.
Yeah, I know, and he's like 60.
He's like in his late 50s.
I will.
Don't
in
give him
case
too
you
much
wondered,
credit.
I will
dude.
be 60 this year, so
That's
start,
tough stuff,
start
man.
planning the surprise party now.
Surprise. It's a
And-
hearse.
Yeah, and subscribe on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. We
Podcast.
absolutely
Let's
appreciate
go.
it. And you might as well. We're not going anywhere, so help us out. Do a favor. All right. So, anything else? Let's see if there's anything else.
Hey,
wait,
okay. Welcome in.
Anything
You know,
else?
guys, if you're listening,
I was just waiting for something to pop in my head.
Yeah. So he's the host with Almost, and that's how we're gonna end it. And then let's talk about this game though.
Lineup first.
The lineup, pretty similar to what we had before. Still rocking that. They put on here 3-5-2, but it's not. Isn't it a 3? It's a 3-4-2-1, right? Because we had that guy isolated on the top.
One.
Where
That
is
guy,
the lineup?
Sergey.
Where did you put this?
Sergey Solans.
You got Cabral.
Kick us first.
Gotcha. Let me do it. You guys are talking too much. Shut up. Let me talk. Okay. So we got our boy Cabral in the goal. Then we had our 3-man back line, which is Angle, Glad, and Quinton. Then we had our pivots, Moisa, and then Caliscan. Out on the sides, we had Sanabria and Gozo. Up at the top in our front three is going to be Gilavogi, Hazarkani, and Sergey Solans. Really not too bad of a starting 11, especially since we have such heavy hitters waiting in the infirmary from all of their practices. But what did you guys think about... Well, actually, what was your expectation when you saw the starting 11? Did it give you happiness? Did it give you doubt? What did it bring you?
I was fine with it.
Okay, so what was the feeling?
The feeling was
Fine.
This is very hard for him.
it is. I'm not used to having feelings, but the thing that I was worried about was less about RSL and more about Atlanta. I was more worried that you're going in. You've had a couple of good success, and they hadn't faced any real adversity. I mean, they did lose in Vancouver, but they played well, and it was all positive. So as you're going into Atlanta, packed stadium, 53,000 people showed up.
Yeah, what was that about? What did Atlanta do to get that many fans?
Well, Atlanta brings it. I mean, they started off their fairly new franchise, and they won a lot
Early.
and they buy a lot of big name players, and they brought back Tata Martino, this legendary coach that took him to the promised land of winning the cup in their second year, third year, something like that.
I think in 18 they won the cup.
Yeah,
Was
and
it
then
18?
they brought back Miguel Almiron from the Premier League.
Oh,
yeah. Like there's some
spent-
reasons to be excited
They
about
spent
this Atlanta.
$50 million.
Garth Lagerwey, he was down there, and
Miguel Almiron, Latte Loth, $22 million.
and that other dude
To bring him in.
What's
He
that
was the
from-
highest-
Latte Loft was that much?
He was the highest transfer in MLS history until, I think somebody else came in just recently. But
Yep.
And they also have Moranchuk, who is a decent midfielder.
He did. And he did really well in this game.
But yeah,
Well,
Latte Loth, he's been here, I think, 28 games now, and he had 7 goal contributions last year.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, what a
Something like that.
terrible
He
mess.
has really struggled. He's their Diogo Gonzalez. But I was really more worried about how RSL what kind of adversity would they face in a wild crowd. That's their home opener because Atlanta played first two games on the road, and I thought they played really well. I think these kids, they've proven that the moment isn't too big for them.
I agree. Tyler, what do you think about the starting 11? What brought you?
So I was a little worried with Sergey up top, not because I don't think he's a baller, but because I know he's inexperienced at this level. Now, if you watched him in the preseason and you saw the way he played and the way he moves and the way Pablo talks about him, Pablo likes this guy a lot. And you could tell right off the bat within the first couple minutes, he was getting physical. The ball was bouncing off him. A couple touches weren't perfect, but he was getting into it, and the balls were flying around him, and everybody, when the ball went to him, was excited to play off of him, you could tell. And so I right away, I could tell these guys really trust him to hold that ball up. And I don't think that's different than Piol in the way that it's like better, but it's different in the way that it's just a different guy up there, and different things are going to happen. So I wasn't like doubtful with Solans. In fact, every shot I think this kid takes is on frame.
Oh, it was.
I don't think he misses.
Well, it's funny you bring that up because I didn't realize that he was drafted.
Yeah.
So when we were watching, I was watching him in the preseason, and we weren't supposed to, and then watch him in these other games. I thought he was a big signing. Like I literally thought the way he moved, his timing, and his he gets into some really good positions. Mm-hmm. And like you were saying, everything is almost always on frame. He didn't look like a draftee. It was kind of like how Anelli kind of looked that way too. You know,
Looks
like
like
how
he fits.
like Anelli was like, "Wow, you were just in college. That doesn't make any sense."
Right. We just plugged him in at right back, and then we were like, "Oh, go ahead and take on St. Louis, one of the best teams in the league," and he held his ground.
Yeah,
and you're like, "Okay."
Yeah, like there was
this kid's a player.
no stress whatsoever.
Same thing with Solans. Now, Hezarkhani and Gilavogi, I had no idea what to expect from Gilavogi. And Hezarkhani's been about as solid as you can be and as consistent as you can be in the way that he plays. I think everyone is just...
He's a little hot right now, as Zoolander would say. He's a little hot right now.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you plug in Sanabria on the outside. That guy is...
Well, let's talk about that. So Sanabria, Juan Manuel Sanabria, that guy is probably going to always be the unsung hero. It's almost like he doesn't have a voice right now. Like, no, there's not really any sort of communication with him or any spotlight over him right now. And he's better than Catranes. Like,
well, he took his spot.
So good. Like, it's insane, man. His ability to move, his defense, he's not a big guy, but he gets in front of everybody. He's fast. And almost every play we had was him involved. Like him at the beginning or middle or end, he was on it. Like way better than Tony Beltran, but he looks like him,
Yeah.
One of the things that I've noticed with this roster, these first 3 games, is the vision. And that just really excites me. Because even the young kids, Aluka Moisa, he always knows where his teammates are. He gets the ball, he turns, and he knows where he's going. And he's really quick.
Very definitive.
They don't take a ton of touches on the ball, which I love. It looks real. It's just beautiful soccer.
Yeah, and
there's a long way to go.
No. I think it's exactly right that you don't have to say there's a long way to go. It's already happening. I was just going to say what I was thinking about is last year it felt like we were trying to keep the game in front of us and envelop the game like we're giving it a hug. Like work the sides, don't worry about pivots and all that stuff. But now it seems like with the way we're doing it now, we're accepting being in the trenches a little bit more and allowing things to happen and then bounce back from. Like it's like we're evolving into like a higher level team overall, not just mentally, but we're seeing it tactically. So it's really, really, really exciting, even though we have so many players that are supposed to not be on the starting 11. But it feels like we have a stronger starting 11 than we've had in the past.
Yeah, it makes you wonder who's going to the bench. If
Moisa goes to the bench, because I was going to just say, Luka Moisa, I think he's going to be a national team player. Like, he has everything. I think the only thing that's stunning him is people keep bringing up his age. If you just shut up about his age and you just treat him like an adult, like a player,
like a real man,
You know what I mean? Like he clocks in just like that 32-year-old. He's still clocking into the same thing. If they just shut up about that and let him do his thing, I think he starts over a lot of players. Like overall, I think the only thing that's hindering him is the fact that he's 17.
Well, and a lot of people forget that he practiced with the team all of last year and almost got he never got a call up. He didn't get. But he was at practice, giving it his all. And when you watch practice and you see him out there, you're like, who's that towhead kid again? And, but he was holding his own, and he was basically the practice squad kid,
Oh, that's good minutes. That's the grind that he needs. He needs to have that grind for
and there's
a
lot
more
of
years.
kids that are sitting in that spot now, like Owen Anderson, if you guys like that are up and coming. You guys were at practice. I wasn't. I shouldn't be speaking. You guys should.
There's some tall center backs coming up, too. That were really nice. Yeah.
Nice.
And it's interesting, this Major League Soccer season to date, the first few weeks, it's all about the kids. New York has some kids that are just playing bonkers. Portland had an 18-year-old just had a worldie yesterday.
So did LAFC. LAFC had that kid that
Gutierrez.
shot that left foot at the top of the
Yeah,
box.
there are just kids all over the place in Major League Soccer, and it is exciting. People like to talk about this Major League Soccer being a retirement league. That moniker is kind of fading because, man, these kids are good.
Well, top and the bottom are getting closer and closer together, so it's really, really impressive. Hopefully, USL can also gain from that side stuff.
We shall see.
But yeah, going back to the outside backs, Gozo and Sanabria, I think right now between those two, if Gozo can learn how to play a little bit better positional defense.
Well, when you bring that up, Gozo this game compared to the previous two, a massive improvement. You see him not get sucked in super far up the field in that upper third. He's playing back a little bit more. But once again, it's kind of like one of those things where he's our
goal.
He's our Energizer Bunny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they talked about it after the game in Vancouver. Oh, no, I guess it was Seattle. Seattle, he got burned pretty good. First half, going down that right side, and Pablo talked about it in the post game. And it looked like he took it to heart because he wasn't just rushing in. He'd come up, get position, and then wait and see what the defender did instead of just kind of.
Well, even second half in this game, they lost possession. Normally, he would just run and chase. He ended up staying back and allowing the 9 to go up higher. So he is learning, but I mean that's why he's spectacular.
One of the things I loved about him in this game is he kind of got burned on the goal. Not way burned, but they played his guy in, and he was hustling back, and he dove in, and it went underneath him. And then they finished, right?
Yeah.
So it wasn't totally his fault, but they went down his side.
You're talking about Atlanta's first goal.
Yeah, and then he came right back, and he wanted that ball. He was high up the field. Quentin has been playing some really good balls out of the back.
The second time he's done that. Seattle, he
Right?
did it for the same guy, and then today.
And then Gozo cuts in on his unfavored left foot. And I think he was a little pissed that he just got toasted for a goal.
Oh, I bet.
And I think he took it out on that ball because he put it right in the side netting. That was beautiful. Right? I love that revenge goal.
Just
so
quality.
good, right? We haven't had one of those for a while.
Yeah, so the quick start by Guy Lavogie. The game started, and I didn't know it was on grass.
See, I knew it was on grass. Somebody said it was turf, and I was like, no, that looks like grass.
Yeah, it was on grass. They've got special lights, and then because they're going to play some World Cup games there, so they had to have the grass.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Because it was turf before.
Yeah, and
But now
probably go back.
Because they did water it at halftime. Mm-hmm. I had a friend that was at the game who texted me a picture of them watering the field at halftime, and I'm like, huh?
They do turf anyway. They water the turf too. So
Yeah,
but
interesting.
Guy Lavogie, that dude is a player. Mm-hmm. And we were 48 seconds into the game, and he almost had his first goal. That was so nice because that was also, wasn't that Gozo setting him up?
Yep.
With
Solon's had the hold up play, led it off to Gozo. Gozo slayed it sideways.
The ball was a little behind him,
Yeah.
or a little slower because he kind of slowed down, turned his body, and got the right.
He took it with his right, didn't he?
Yeah, he took it, slow down, took it with his right foot, and if it wasn't for
He was going far post to the far right.
he had the keeper beat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and it was on frame.
And the slide
The slide came in and
deflected it, and then it hit the crossbar and went out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a hot start. It was like we started the podcast at the break, and all of a sudden we're like, oh, stuff's happening. What? This is not like
we almost
Real.
scored again.
This is crazy.
What is going on?
Hot 5 to 10 minutes, and then momentum shifted. Did you guys feel that? Or
Yeah.
what do you think caused that?
I think that's Atlanta.
Well, yeah.
They're good. Atlanta's good.
Well, I don't know if they're good, but I think that
They have some players on
Yeah,
their
momentum
team.
shifted to Atlanta. What
Is that
caused
where it shifted?
Well, Atlanta.
Exactly. I think they're an experienced team. They have they've got
Miguel Emeron.
a lot of experience, Miranchuk and those guys, and they just kind of turned the pressure up. They're at home, and they really put the pressure on. And RSL bent, but they didn't break because they did have some good opportunities that were saved.
Oh, there was a couple. There was a few. There was one that Cabral had to get sideways on at least 2 of those chances because one of them went far right, the other one went off to the left. Honestly, that
Caliscan had a nice save on Almiron where he came back and
that's what it was. I was just going to bring that up. Almiron, that guy.
Well, and then he played it out to Gilavogi, and that's when we broke.
Right? Oh yeah, he broke up the left side. That's right, because he was the one who punched that ball out, got it to Gilavogi, and then he started transitioning forward, and we almost had a breakaway, but then he ended up stopping it and coming back middle.
On that play, he hurt himself. That's the play he hurt himself on. I was talking about the one right before that, though.
Oh, really?
For that through ball that led to the goal.
Well, he got whacked in the ankle.
Was that it, or was it?
Well,
he got stomped.
Let's do the goal first.
Oh, okay.
If that's okay.
Do your thing, man.
Chronologically.
Yeah.
Cool.
You've already got us out of it.
I know.
I was like,
Well, the goal was awesome, right?
Break it down.
Caliscan pulled it out of the bag. Gilavogi turned, and the guy from Atlanta could have grabbed him and tackled him, or the guy on the announcer was like, "You gotta take him down." It was 2-on-4. There was no reason to take him down.
Yeah.
He just made such a killer pass to Solans. And Solans made such a good run across the defender that the only thing the defender could do was take him down. That would have been a red card.
Yeah.
And so the defender, and Sergey was just a little faster than him. And so he had time to just turn his body. And he looked like he was going near post. And the keeper started to lean.
And he just
then
opened up his hip and went right.
Oh, wasn't that such a good finish?
But when I watched it
we usually
again,
don't get breakaways like this from
how
RSL.
did Sergey actually get in front? Because if you watch it again, there was like somebody pushed him from behind because it was like side by side, and then magically he just gets in front and goes forward.
Yeah,
like
he had
it didn't make any
a
sense.
first couple of really speedy steps to get behind that defender.
well, and he's from Spain, very savvy. Moving in, just getting that shoulder in front of that guy, you notice that the defender had to back off. 'Cause
Yeah.
he got position
Cut in front of him, yeah.
and nice and subtle cut in front of him. He had to back off, and then the guy, you could see the defender's like, oh.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do.
Yeah, and that great finish. We haven't had a lot
It's
of
the
great
first
finishes on
finish
breakaways.
that is actually not at the goalie. The first finish, because Gilavogi had a bunch the last game, and it seems like we were just scared to, use the posts.
Well, and the funny thing was, he turned around like, "We did it, guys!" And no one was near him.
by himself
He was all the only one on that end
Everybody's
of
on the other
field. It's true, though. We were parking the bus, for lack of a better term, and then we broke out, and everybody was like, "Okay, catch my breath. We scored!"
Yeah, no, it's incredible, man. Especially first start, like first actual start, and he gets a goal.
Yeah, his first real run at goal too, right? Like that's awesome.
Great pass, such a well-weighted pass.
Yeah. So then back to the other play, unless you had some insight on that.
No, I was just gonna say they scored and at the break and it just erupted. It was as
cool.
loud
It was
as
cool.
if it was at a game.
There were 5 or 6 people like yelling,
Oh yeah,
besides me.
And you're just like, holy cow. And then, RSL, everybody's happy. It's like, all right, let's see what they can do. And then, boom. Like 2 goals out of nothing. Remember how hard it was for Real Salt Lake to find a goal? And in this game, they've got 2 goals that they manufactured out of nothing.
well, you gotta like if you look at Hazarkani's goal again, the balls on this kid are just insane. Like I'm pretty sure he's got something because that touch, getting right in front of that defender. I mean, he gets it off the chest, comes down, gets wide with his feet, gets a kind of a lucky bounce, and he's able to kick it with his left foot. Doesn't even look up, knows where it is, and puts a curler inside post. Like that's
a post to win in.
yeah. Like you
Crossbar.
don't. That's so ballsy. Like just to have that confidence.
And you could tell he had to reset his feet
The
and
composure.
yeah, and just to do it that quick.
Yeah.
that was impressive.
Yeah, because it's like we're missing that in Real. Real right now is we're missing those guys to just
Rip
it. Yeah, just like take that chance. Because what was it, Vancouver? We were dribbling like nobody's business. If you get a touch inside the box, it's either shoot or somebody is wide open.
How many times in the last couple of seasons, or the last season and a half, where we were just like, shoot, 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 and they're dribbling across the top of the box. And Hazarkani, man, he just roofed the thing.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
And the pass from Solans to find him.
I love that little over the top, just flicked it to him. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, Hazarkani, we should tell what we saw at practice.
Oh, dude.
He
What happened at practice?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So they're playing this game where there's two goalies on one side, like two goals, and then the single goal. And it's like mainly for them just to attack the one goal.
Yeah.
And there was a ball that got played. Hazarkani has the ball, and it's going to the goal line on the left side. And Contreras is following him, and he does the back heel where you take the ball with the left foot, and then you turn backwards, like back to the defender, and then side foot it through his legs to then go goal line.
Yeah.
And, oh, dude, it was just boom, boom. Katranis went, what? And he got around him on the goal line, dude. Dude.
Yeah, it was like a career-ending move.
Oh, yeah.
Like if they'd have done end the game, they'd have had to sub Katranis off, and it's like, okay, you're done. You're done. You can't let
Katranis is like, I'm going to line him up for next time.
Where we were, there was
6 or 7 just
From the
media
podcast
guys.
and press
And it's one of those where it happens, you go, oh, and you have to
And all of you did it?
oh yeah, all at the same time. I had to walk away. Like I was just like, oh,
You were
that's
embarrassed for him?
that's tough. I've never had that happen to me.
DJ was like, whoa.
Yeah, so just this guy, whatever. So Pablo talks about the mentality. I mean, I get a little excited when he talks about like mentality and stuff because that's like where I live all day at work. And he talks about like this in like creating a safe space, like mentally and physically. And you just see it that these new kids coming up are now turning into a different breed because it's like what makes them unique or what makes them special is protected by everybody else. It's not like you're isolated, the failure is right behind you. You know, if you do something that's going to be risky, if it doesn't work, you're gone, you're off the bench. It's like he's allowing these kids to just blossom without having that negative side of messing up, you know? And then you also see on the other side of that, they don't mess up as much, you know?
You know what helps with that is that they're good.
Well, you got it. So
I'm not.
we're going to debate right now.
No. It's the fact that these kids have the skill and the talent.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing to be a scrappy Andrew Brody, great guy, or
Oh yeah, we're not
or
talking
Jasper Loffelson, who are. I mean, they are playing at
With their heart and soul.
and they are at the pinnacle.
X-Dog.
They're at the pinnacle in the MLS.
They're at the pinnacle of their ability.
Oh,
right?
Gotcha.
Yeah,
they're totally
starting an
X-Dog.
MLS game is their pinnacle of their ability. Yes.
It's better than any of us.
But
Right.
these
Way
kids,
ahead of us.
oh yeah.
When?
Absolutely. I always feel kind of, never want to talk players down.
Right. But they do have something to
But
them.
these kids have everybody that's playing, that's probably practicing with them and playing with them and watching them can see they're at level 2, and they might have 8 more levels.
Oh no, you totally see that. I mean, Gozo's in the lead. I mean, he's been the captain of the ship of all those new kids coming in.
Yeah.
And that guy, if he does not make it to a starting position in the Premier League, I think he's fumbled his opportunities because he's got everything to go up there. Everything, especially after today's showing. You just see this, like this kid's 18 and he's doing things that you see like Brentford doing, you see like Burnley doing, and those guys they're one of the top teams in the Premier League. I mean, one of them's going to get relegated, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if he goes to Tottenham?
Probably will.
As long as they don't get regular.
Well, no. So, but you bring up that. I mean, we are kind of in this little short window of success.
It's only 3 games.
It's only 3 games, and looking at like from the outside looking in, the 2 teams we were successful against were kind of disjointed. Seattle isn't really in their form where they're going to start pushing for the playoffs. Atlanta's defense was struggling before we even showed up there. And even though they had some pretty high quality pieces, they're not gelling tactically at all. So we've been exploiting that, some success there. But to your point,
The best game might have been the Vancouver loss.
I think so, especially play-wise and being so stout against a really good midfield, great, like a really good defense. I mean, they were second place last year.
I mean, Vancouver did take it to Portland 4-1.
They took Vancouver apart.
4-1?
4-1 yesterday.
Ooh,
and it might not even been that close.
Brian White scored late to make it 4, but still.
I hate that guy. I absolutely.
Is it because you look like him?
No.
Is it because he looks like you?
No, dude. Like,
I'll say it the other way around.
He's like one of those successful MLS players that I feel would not do well anywhere else. And I want to wash my hands of all that, like, typical
French
MLS.
League, no. Dutch League, no.
No, like nowhere, man. Like
Premier League, no.
He's Wondolowski.
Spain, no. Yeah, he's the Wondolowski, bro.
Yeah,
That's
man.
a good analogy.
You don't like poachers.
I just, well, because it's like one of those, like, he gets the reward for everybody else's hard work. Do you know what I mean? Like,
That's true, though.
That's what I hate. But it's like, like Gozo. Sometimes somebody else does hard work, but at the same time, he's also doing hard work.
Wait. Who was this guy in your life? Who was
Every rich kid I ever had to play against. Are you kidding me?
I only play striker, bro.
Dude.
I only score goals.
Well, I played.
Who was this guy?
I played the 10, and then I played the 6, and then when my team was really bad, I was just a center back. That was able.
Aren't you supposed to work your way forward and not backwards?
Well, I didn't say that in order. So
if you get tired
you
of
want it in
losing.
order? Well,
if you get tired of losing, you
the
play
first
center
year,
back early.
I think I was 10 when we actually did positions. So, 10
usually-
years old.
It's like the
I was-
strikers, right? They start and then they enter the midfield. And then before you know it, you're a right back.
No, because what was it, like the 3 years before I quit soccer? Like just before, I was with 8 girls and 4 guys.
Oh yeah,
That was it. And
COVID.
so instead of being like a striker, which I was like 2 years before that, I had to be in the middle to be able to run everything down when one of the girls tripped or something like that.
And looking back, those were the best
days of your life.
Best days of my life, man. Some of the best soccer I've ever played.
So you were the Brian White of that team.
No, I was everywhere, man.
All right. So RSL, I think this is an interesting point to bring up. RSL goes up 2-0, and then what do? Did it feel like they parked the bus? Because this is, and I'm still, trying to be more knowledgeable about the game. And Pablo always talks about how he wants to control the game with the ball, and then it seems like they do just the opposite. What am I missing? Because they kind of parked the bus.
Not park the bus, but the tempo changed. You did see the tempo change, and I think tempo is a really big thing. When you have that satisfaction of like, hey, we're up 2-0, let's not do anything dumb, the tempo does change. But when that happens, things that you didn't realize that were putting things at bay are now being exploited. And you saw that, especially since we were doing the 3-man back line with the wings kind of coming back and forth, and then the pivots staying a little bit lower than they should have been. Because when you saw Moisa and Kaliskan after that second goal, you actually saw their line come back. So they're inviting the attack instead of continue with our attack to make it so we don't get that. And it was unfortunate because Gozo did have him. Like, he had him all day sliding in. Unfortunately, went through his legs, put it through the net. But yeah, I don't like the tempo change. And I think that needs to evolve.
Well, and the marking needs to be tighter in the box. We can't have guys running into the box with nobody tight.
I would say Quinton, I think, needs to work on that. Because I think Glad, like I was telling you at the break, I think Glad is in a position where he's going to probably be the most influential he's ever been in his career.
The general.
He's doing really well, and I think he needs that responsibility. Mm-hmm. But you see Quinton, he's lacking in that unspoken, like just that no of like, oh, I got to be here,
Yeah, I think he misses the cutbacks. He's trying to block the crosses.
Yeah,
instead of watching the cutbacks more. I don't know. I mean, we've given up 2 goals that way in 3 games, so it's not like a huge pattern. It's just a little baby one that we.
But if you carry that over from last season, we gave up a lot of those goals where somebody is just wide open in the box.
Yeah,
and on that first Atlanta goal, I don't know who you blame, but it did look like The player that got the goal was Moranchuk.
Moranchuk, yep.
He went right by Moisa. Moisa was kind of ghosting into the box, and Moranchuk just beat him to the spot.
Yeah, because he got in between. Was it Kaliskan and Moisa?
Well, I think Kaliskan was a little more on the right of the play, but he went right by Moisa, and Moisa.
Yeah, he was right in between the two lines.
Learning experience for him for sure. And I don't know if he would be the one that you would say, hey, you know what, you should have picked that up. But he did come from outside the box into the box and found his spot and was there.
And to our credit, we're picking up the frontline players. Mm-hmm. The DPs that are the frontline strikers, we're actually doing quite well on those guys, which has been our Achilles heel in the past. So, one thing at a time. The guys that are really good, try to stop them first and then stop the secondary guys like Moranchuk. And I know it was a DP and whatever.
And that was a flipping good goal.
Yeah, it was a pretty good goal.
I mean,
but if someone's right in the way,
tight angle, left foot.
Was it left foot? I thought he took it right.
No, it was left.
He's a lefty.
Oh wow, great touch.
Tight angle, left foot, beating Cabral into the side. So sometimes you just got to give it to them. But we didn't do anything to make it more difficult,
right,
for him.
And that's the worry. But again, that's one of those things we can tighten up. Hopefully. Just put the screws to those things when the ball goes wide. Make sure we're tracking our run into the box. But that's frustrating from Glad's perspective, too, as a center back, when your guys won't step and you're guarding their best player. And you're like, guys, I got this. You got to get that. Come on.
True.
Yeah. So, but I think it's great we haven't had to talk too much about our defenders, Engel, Glad, and Quentin.
I'm liking Engel right now. I'm
He's
really
a cool
impressed.
head.
Yeah, and
Calm
great
on the
experience.
You did mention something about Engel. You might as well that his backside help might be. When we were
bald spot in the back? Is
no. When we were at the
dude?
game,
Why?
That guy back there, he's kind of given up. He's just kind of watching. There were a couple times in the game where Atlanta switches the ball over, and Engel could have made a defensive play, but maybe he wasn't.
Oh yeah, I think that was up the left side. Yeah, he kind of. I think what I was thinking it was he was giving space to somebody who shouldn't give space because he has someone to cover his position. You know how they're always like when he goes out wide, the pivot drops in back to take the left side, and I saw that a couple times where he could have exploited their attack earlier in that build up. That would have really helped us out a lot, but.
Well, and him and Sanabria are gelling. I feel like that's our more concrete defensive side now.
Well, they're gelling. I don't know if they're gelling. They are getting gapped.
They're covering each other.
They're getting gapped quite big right now. We're successful right now because Sanabria is moving so well forward with the ball. But when I was watching it, there was a couple of times where I saw the gap, the space between them. They are like Sanabria likes to fade up a little bit. And then Engel likes to fade in, so there's that back channel that, like, if they get one person and they can really, especially like a triangle going up that right side.
What I'm saying is, even when they get that ball into that channel,
they
nothing's
can dance
really
there.
happening. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm happy about.
That's true.
I'm like saying kick it there because nothing's come out of it yet.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a really good job.
And we haven't had to talk much about. I mean, Cabral kind of stood on his head. I think.
The second goal, though, man.
I don't think Cabral stood on his head in this game. He didn't have
The
that many
second goal,
saves.
he was this close. He was there. He was going to be the knight in shining armor once again.
It's like he hit it, but his
body went over the top.
His hand was all the way extended, and then he was like, "I still need to keep hitting this." But my arm can't
But it was
go
like his
forward
elbow
anymore.
hit, and his hand went up, and the ball went under his hand.
Yeah, and all his weight was on that shoulder, and he's like trying to still swing his arm. He's like, "No, get out!"
Because Atlanta deserved that goal. Like it was one of those where I was like, "Yeah, that's going in." But watching the replay, I was like, "Wow, he almost made a miracle right there."
Yeah,
because if he would have blocked that would have been on a highlight reel for that whole week.
Yeah, so RSL went in half 3-1. And
sorry about that.
No worries. We hadn't had. I thought it was interesting. They're saying, when was the last time RSL had 3 goals in a half? And they're like, it must have been years ago. Oh, it was 24 against Atlanta. We did. It's 2024 against Atlanta. So
I mean, we had 3 in a game a couple times last year, but
we were talking
only like 3 times. So.
Yeah, we didn't score a lot of goals, but we were talking about that. The tempo and all of that, because the second Atlanta goal wasn't until the 74th minute, and RSL was just kind of letting them. It was kind of frustrating. You're just like, you're up 3-1.
Let's just chill and take it easy.
Well, no, I just think that they weren't taking their chances. That was a question maybe you wanted to ask Pablo after the game. They weren't taking their chances to put Atlanta on the back foot enough.
Well, so that's why I didn't like. So the question I was going to ask him, what I wanted to ask was, there is a mental fortitude, I guess you could say. There needs to be 11 guys on that field that once we get into that 2-goal spread, that 3-1 or the 3-0 or 2-0, there has to be just an absolute mindset of just full on, we are going to be smart, but we cannot let up. If everyone covers the way they've been covering for the past, 70 minutes, we are going to be in the same position, if not better. But you did see that maybe it's tactically, we purposely allow them to get into our upper third. And for me, that's like counteractive to all this conversations that he's been having about, being there for the guy, going at it hard, being strong.
Holding up play.
And it's like, but then you're kind of being a little hypocritical on that by allowing so much to be developed on our end,
And he may not be saying, it may just be happening, Matt. That may not be what Pablo wants.
Oh, no.
It may not be what he wants, but that's what's happening. And in cases like this, too, when you're just parking the bus, RSL looks like they do have the talent to get behind teams now. Mm-hmm. And if you don't do that, if you don't even try, that just allows them to build momentum, build confidence. Yep. And soccer is a sport of confidence.
Well, right? every sport is.
Well, soccer incredibly when it comes to confidence and how you play. I mean, just looking at it depends on where you're on the table too. That can have a huge effect on your confidence. You start to panic, and if the defenders don't feel like that they have to worry about you getting behind them, that they
get more aggressive,
more coming forward.
They think you're going to play out 2 feet instead of over the top, and as a defender, you want to jump that every chance you get because that's the style of play. Is kind of what you're saying, right?
So I think that's one of the things they need to improve on is be able to with guys like Solans, Gilavogi, who it just has amazing passes, and these guys and do that more often. And I think that will take the pressure off and make it even more comfortable for them to play defense as opposed to just getting constant barrage of from the opposing teams, and it just kind of attacks where, like you said, the goal feels inevitable.
Yeah,
and that's what you want to avoid. You don't want to get to that point where everybody goes, "Oh, that was coming."
Well, yeah, you see that in in like the big teams or the special leagues. You never see the park the bus ever. You never see them change tactically, really, where they fall back. Well, think of the Premier League.
Kind of. There are some teams that do.
Well,
especially teams that are towards the bottom of the table.
Oh, I
who
understand
are struggling or just need a point out of this game.
But what I'm saying is the successful teams is what I'm talking about. And like LAFC doesn't really have that in them to park the bus.
Yeah.
And so it's like, that's why you have players that are worth as much as they're worth, is because they're on a team that is constantly going for it.
John Freeman handed out 4 yellow cards in the first half. I mean, Hezarkhani's was kind of a grab in the 17th minute, right?
That was very lucky.
Oh, because that would have been more?
It looked like he might have grabbed his leg.
He grabbed his
or tried
shorts.
to trip him with his hand or something.
He
it was
yanked him down by his shorts, and it was. I don't know if it was
setting.
Red zone, but it was kind of orangey.
Yeah, it was
if it was
light. Yeah, it was definitely an orangey yellow. But then Cooper Sanchez, he was like tackling somebody in the 43rd.
That was he had to do that because I think he tackled think he tackled Hazarkani
Yeah, he turned him and body slammed him kind of thing.
because
Yeah,
we
it
were
was
taking
weird.
off on the counter.
And then Moisa's yellow seemed soft to me.
It was,
It was like right after that.
it was dumb because he
It's like Almiron slowed down into him, and then
yeah.
right, it didn't feel like a yellow to me.
Well, it's a yellow that is earned by a professional.
A pro versus a first three kids, first 3 game kid.
What you don't do is slide in on a DP like Almiron
Right.
and not expect him to. Almiron is an actor. He's a very good actor.
Yeah, he's
very
got
good
a couple
player.
roles coming up in Hollywood.
Well, no, he knows how to play the game. He's got very into the gamesmanship, and it was it was. I don't know, how do you not get a yellow for that unless it's another DP.
Well, unless you go, oh, that wasn't very hard, because that's part of the rule is a yellow needs to be with some force behind it, right? And then right before halftime, 45+6, Juan Berrocal shown the yellow 4. I don't even remember what happened. What happened on that one right before half?
Right before
For
half.
Atlanta.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Atlanta. I don't remember. Must not have mattered all that much, but it must have mattered for Luka Moisa because he came off at halftime.
Yeah, and I wonder, he had the yellow, and I don't think the not being the goal, giving up the goal, kind of maybe not being the best position on Atlanta's first goal,
And I
played a role in that. But they did probably want to get Griffin Dillon.
Yeah, and I think to Brandt's normal point is we want to get a big guy in there. I'll get a big guy in there and bash some heads and push people around.
That's the
Right,
best. That's the best, man.
Yeah, so little guy Moisa comes off, big guy Griffin Dillon comes in to replace him and knock heads, which he almost got a goal.
And he almost gave up a goal. First touch.
Yeah.
First touch.
He almost nicked a goal.
Anyway, so halftime. Halftime. Did we do halftime? We do a special halftime report?
No, I just figured let's finish up and then we can get to the orange slices at the end of the
Okay.
game.
Well,
Since
who got the?
we're already way into the.
Yeah, we already.
Well, at the break, who got the prizes? You guys put pictures up on social media of all the
I
prize
didn't
winners?
catch names. Did you catch any names?
I know one, Andy.
Oh yeah, Andy's a stud. Good
Andy,
dude.
he's a poster on, not so much anymore, but he was on Big Soccer. We also had one of the guys, name's Kevin. After
He wants
listening
it.
to the episode, he joined Big Soccer. It's a good group of very knowledgeable.
It's kind of like the
Chatterboxes.
MySpace of everybody else.
It's kind of.
It's like the MySpace. They just got rid of the music that you can put on there, but yeah,
But
everybody's
you can
still
still
able to
chat.
use it.
Andy did say, "Yeah, I don't post on there as much because this other guy started a Reddit thread, so everybody's over there." The shiny object, but it is a good little spot. So he won. We've had prizes from our own prize bag that we gave
Prize
away.
bag.
We
Who won the
had,
sweatshirt?
the guy that won the cooler.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
2 prizes
I'm
in
so
a
in love
row.
with that guy.
Yeah.
Also, can we just talk?
You
How
know
does he
he's
have hair
coming
that
back.
long, man?
Okay, so there was something that I could feel in the crowd
Yeah.
that was irking everybody.
What?
We had the bucket. You know the
Okay,
bucket?
Yeah.
The amount of time he had to do this. Just now, every single number he pulled
The shake of the bucket.
was literally like 2 numbers away from the previous one. Dude.
And I stepped out for this. I wasn't there. So
No, he's just doing this for it felt like an
Shake-
eternity.
I was Bucket working. shaking.
There's 75 people staring at us, and he's just going,
I'm trying to mix
shake
them up.
the
He goes,
bucket.
5:33. And it's like, all right, shake the bucket for another half an hour. And then 5:35. And then one of the person's like, is he even shaking it?
Yeah, I was shaking it.
Dude, don't shake it. Just put your hand in there and mist it around,
Well, that's even worse. I was looking for the.
Yeah, the disappointment I saw in most of the
Everybody
people.
was like,
I was like, I bet you they were like the next 10 digits up or
Well,
something.
we only had like 4 prizes, so
They were good ones, but
Yeah, they were good
the
ones.
main thing is that jersey.
Yeah. And you had to guess the score right to get that.
And Andy was the only one, like an oracle that he
Dude,
is.
everybody was 2-1, everybody was 1-1, and then one person was 3-1, so he was in the lead for a bit.
Yeah.
And then boom, 3-2, and you look down and you're like, did this guy come back from the future?
Andy had 2 of the goal scorers.
That's
that
what
was
I'm
the
saying.
tiebreaker.
He knew it was 3-2, and he had 2 of the goal scorers. Like,
Wow.
Solons and Gozo.
Nice. Way to go, Andy.
Yeah, who's picking salons, man? Like that's he's
Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the break. Okay, now we're back at it.
Yeah, let's finish out the goal. They got their second goal.
Yep.
Atlanta. And we mentioned that, right? How did
Yeah.
that go?
Not very
Cabral.
good. We go.
Cabral
Oh, yeah,
tried
that
to
was
hit
just
it.
the one you said.
Just laying on his shoulder.
I was going through it. I'm going
trying
through
to
it.
swing his arm.
I thought you were literally asking me. I'm like, they scored. Yeah.
Yeah, where he dove in.
Where were they?
Where were they?
Who was it that scored?
Yeah. Why were they?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta scored.
You know they played
Gotcha.
on grass.
They did?
Yeah.
On grass?
That was so close.
Why
I
did the
bet.
tempo change? Because of Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta.
At least it wasn't because of my Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? That's a different kind of tempo.
I'll bet. I was just thinking, I'll bet that's one of those goals that Cabral just wakes up out of the
Could have got
the
the one
middle
that
of the
got
night.
away.
And his wife goes, Atlanta? Yeah, Atlanta.
And he's sweating.
Oh, there's the value on it is not big enough.
Right. But in the end, it didn't matter.
Well, so we
But then we subbed again.
yeah, we get the 3-2, and then it was like, hey, let's get people out of here. Let's have both Atlanta and RSL start changing things up. But it was still slightly aggressive. It was still slightly aggressive after that 3-2, which was interesting, a little bit of a nail biter.
Well, then Aiden Hezarkani subbed out, and Mark Juk came in. So it's a reverse of the previous one. Bigger
Yeah.
dude goes out, little dude comes in.
62nd minute, and I wanted to talk about him. So one thing I noticed, he tried to do that isolated thing again up the right side. He got dispossessed. It was later. It was like I think it was like in the 70th minute or something like that. But him defensively, I felt was a liability because Atlanta was very good off that left side and started a lot of the promising attack after that second goal off that left side. And Mark Juk is not a defensive guy.
No.
And so I'm curious who decided that was a smart move.
Well, he's playing forward.
Yeah, he's playing that.
Right.
Well, he
Whatever
ended
that-
up being way back, too.
Yeah, because we parked the bus at the
Yeah,
end. He
yeah, we
never
did.
even
Yeah.
crossed the half, it looked like.
Yeah, I thought that was strange. A strange substitution.
Yeah.
And Berea came in for Salons in the 81st minute. And, Jesus Berea, he's one of those guys that, man, you're just waiting and waiting for him to figure it out.
Like, do something cool, man.
Because, I've seen him hit bangers in practice. Mm-hmm. But there's just something off,
In the
And
games.
It's that mental pressure, man.
And Salons, I think they had to take him out because he ran out of numbers. The first half, did you see that?
numbers?
All the numbers, both of his numbers came off the back of his kit.
No
Did they
way.
Really?
Yeah.
The
They were just-
22s?
They both came off. They're like, thanks, fanatics.
Thanks, fanatics.
First, you can't spell Puyol, and then, because his
Poil.
Poil.
Yeah.
And then this game. So then he came out, they got him a new shirt at halftime. And then Booth came in for Gila Vogie.
Wait, Atlanta sub right before that, and I just want to bring in Saba Lojanice, because that's a fun name to say. Plus, that guy's real good.
Saba.
Yeah.
You and names, man.
I know, it's funny, huh?
The things that make you giggle.
Matthew Edwards came in for Tomas Jacob, and that kind of changed for Atlanta, too. Lojanice is a baller. He was their best player last year, I think. He definitely had all their highlight reel stuff. And guy is not in the right headspace right now. I don't know if it's
New coach and just not.
yeah, maybe he doesn't get along real great. He's got tons of talent, but anyway, he came in for the last 10 minutes, basically.
And Gila Vogie came out in the 81st minute, which might have been late because, he's working into fitness and stuff. And
he might have pulled something in his thigh. He did get treatment. Then he had to sit out a minute. Remember that?
2 minutes. He had to sit out 2 minutes.
For high sticking?
No. He had to go into the penalty box for that.
Because of,
No, if you get treatment, it's a 2 minute wait.
Oh,
not
2
one.
minute wait. Okay.
And I don't know if that was. I was telling Brennan at the game. Any second now, Cabral is going to have a calf strain because he's
going to do the dark arts.
He did that quite a bit last year. when things were the momentum was starting to change, and all of a sudden,
I mean, you can always say he's 34. So
Right,
Yeah.
he's the old man out of potassium or whatever. But Berea and Booth both came on.
And then Gozo, for some reason, in the 90+1, what was his yellow? He's got a yellow card every game, so he may want to.
He was chirping at who was the ref? It was like Johnson,
Freeman.
Freeman. Yeah,
Yeah, so he may
He
want to.
was chirping at him. He was getting
Really?
He was getting pretty heated with him.
And that's when he got his yellow?
He got a yellow, and then he said no more or something like that. But he's like, what? Why? Blah, 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 blah. But I was saying at the break with you, I like how competitive Gozo is with people one-on-one. Like he's
thought of something. You keep going.
he is not afraid to give you attitude. If you're going to talk to him, he's going to talk back. Like he is a competitor. Like it's almost like boxing. You know what I mean?
He's kind of like our Diego Chara.
I don't think so.
Where he is.
He's not smiling at the other team, though. He's saying, "Oh yeah, you think I can't beat you?"
He's just that nice guy. He's not a hack like Chara, but he's just kind of that nice guy where, he's a nice guy, but man, he says some really mean things.
Oh yeah.
He just gets under your skin, but it's hard not to like him, So he's not the Diego Chara level. I just thought that was
funny.
It was funny. It made me laugh.
It's going to be on a short.
Yeah. To be honest, I'll put that on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's our Diego Chara. Only
And then
better.
just throw in the laughing behind.
All right.
Laugh track.
Yeah.
Stat of the game.
That costs money. We can't have a
Laugh track? No. Stat of the game for me. Again.
Dude, if you say
Expected goals. Thanks,
I freaking
Brennan.
hate
I
that
love it,
so
dude.
much.
Yeah, expected goals were 2 for Atlanta United, 1.9 something that we're rounding up. And expected goals for RSL, 1.3.
You know what? I'll share my stat of the game.
3 goals.
If you're asking.
Yeah.
Brandt, what's your stat of the game?
Fouls.
Ooh,
Okay.
Okay.
RSL had 4.
Only 4.
Only 4.
3 of them were yellow cards. Just kidding. We ended up with 4 yellow cards.
Yeah, so
But isn't that interesting? We usually have 8 or 10 fouls.
yeah, so probably a well-played defensive game.
Well, my favorite stat is the only one that actually matters, and that was 3-2.
Hey,
Yeah.
what was that?
The goals.
Oh,
The
goals.
ones that were physically real,
Oh, the
that weren't
ones that
speculated,
count?
they actually
What about
happened.
winning?
Aerial duels won. They had 17 to our 9.
Whoa.
No way.
Wow. Look at the total passes.
Too bad
We
they
were
only had
not
4
very good.
corners.
If you'd like to follow along here on this really dumb rant, just go to MLS Soccer, click on stats, and you can also look at all these hypothetical things that really don't matter.
And yet, it's fun to talk about.
Expected goals, dude. You even brought that up in one of your
What?
questions.
Know what I'm saying?
I even said to my wife, and I was like, dude, this guy brings up the stupid
Expected
stat
goals.
all the time. She's like, how stupid is it? I'm like, super stupid.
All right,
Like,
orange
expected
slices.
stupid? Like 1.7. No, I'm just kidding.
Orange slices. You can actually get an orange slice. They're real.
No, sorry. I just thought it was we need to have a stat for expected
Orange
Tyler
slices.
expected goals.
How many goals I expect in any game?
Yeah, expected Tyler.
Expected stats
no,
mentioned
an
by
expected-
Tyler.
No, an expected Tyler is how many times he takes us off track. How far does he get us off?
What's his
That
expected?
totally reminds me. Open
should've-
play passes.
I should have wrote it down like on a script so we could follow.
All right, this is where Tyler
What are the
interrupts with
odds
something
of-
random.
What are the odds of Tyler going to the last goal of the game first?
Did you ever? I was just curious. Were your kids ever surprised at what presents they got, or would you always tell them before they actually opened it? You're like, remember when you wanted that bike? Yeah. Don't go to the garage, or do.
Oh, is that what kind of gift giver I come across as?
Well, no, just like whenever there's like anything juicy, you're like, I want to be this. I want to say.
Oh no, is
I wanna
it?
say-
No.
Orange slices?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Let's go orange slices for the game.
This orange slice segment is sponsored by
Sunkiss.
Sunkissed. They're not paying us anything. because we haven't talked to him.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But we will kiss your son. I was just trying to play
We talked about that.
game on the sun kissed and the Luca Moisa substitution.
Is that why you always like go around the school instead of just going through the crosswalk?
Where's Tyler? Where's Tyler? Oh, he's 500 feet away.
Right over there?
He always exits out the south side instead of the
Orange slices.
the east
Yeah.
side.
So who you got, Brent?
My orange slice, I would love to give it to Moisa, but he got subbed at half.
Yeah.
But,
Half an orange slice.
let's see. I hadn't. There's some really good choices. I'm trying to find a good reason to get one, but you know what? I'm gonna go with Hezerkani. I mean, I know it's kind of obvious, so try not to be too obvious. But I did love the way that goal of his. That is a professional, experienced goal where calm, composed, under pressure, turn and fire, and that doesn't happen with a lot of kids. And
No, I second that. That's a great.
that'd be my orange slice.
And also, I mean, what he did off the ball too, because I mean, when Mark Juke came in, they were able to do a lot of things offensively. So he's picking up people and he's being defensive. So that's a good pick. All right, man, boy, toucher.
What?
Well, you kissing boys?
Sun kissed.
Oh,
He was talking about
Orange Crush.
the son from
Oh, the
LA
son is kissing these
from
boys.
LAFC.
What?
He's talking about wanting to kiss son from LAFC, right?
Right.
he's your man crush. Yeah,
Right. That's what I meant.
He's old enough.
No kids
Korean.
cuss around.
He's Korean. I love
What?
K-pop. Don't you love K-pop?
Demon Hunters.
All day I'm golden.
Let's go. It's going to be golden. Let's go. Yeah, so for me, I went with Jay Glad. Thought he held down the
that's
back
nice.
real well. Very dangerous attack. Won all his duels. Did a great job. I almost wanted to give it to Quentin, but he gave up the goal on his side. Both the goals kind of came down his side. So give it to Glad instead.
Yeah.
Even though I kind of want to give it to an attacking player, but
Well, Quentin, he's had 2 great goals. Not goals, but,
But the
those
distribution.
creation.
the
Yeah.
distribution passes. I think if he just calms down, tightens up his defense, he could be.
stays inside just a little
He
more.
has he sees
He's there.
that deep line. He sends that ball perfect almost
He's
every time.
perfect for that position. I hope he nails it down.
Yep.
Yeah, put some meat on his bones though. Holy cow.
How about you?
I want to say Gozo, but you know he gets so much praise already.
That's a good pick, though.
Yeah, it
He
is.
deserves it.
But I kind of feel like the unsung hero was Caliscan. He was in that position where I mean he stopped a really really good chance for Atlanta to make it 2-2. He controlled the midfield really really well. He was one of those guys where you didn't bring up his name once. He was in the thick of it. He was in the mud and he came out victorious. So I got to give it to him.
Yeah, those are some good choices. I mean, Sanabria, same thing.
yeah.
Solans. I mean,
Yeah. You got to really give it to it. And plus, well, I want to give him an orange slice because he's getting so old. You know, I mean, 25 is pretty old.
Now, for those of you who don't follow us on social, you would have known that he made a funny joke about being old, and these two laughed
is so
so
funny.
hard. So tell me what happened.
He's like, oh, you know, like time just goes by so fast. You know, like when I was 14, it was like super slow. Now I'm 25, and I'm like, what? You're 25? And he's like, no, dude, seriously, like blah blah blah. Like, I was like, come on, kid, like no way.
It was after practice.
But he was
and,
saying it like he's old.
Yeah,
At
he was saying like,
25.
yeah, time goes by way too fast
Because all these kids are coming up on the team, right?
Yeah.
And he feels old.
That's what I asked him. It's like,
Yeah. That was funny.
with all these teenagers around you, playing around you, how old do you feel?
Yeah,
And he's like, oh, I had to bleep out the.
so old.
Oh, you bleeped out the...
He said some of these effing kids or something. I don't know what the hell's going on.
That guy's so to the point. Like when you
Yeah.
ask him a question,
No.
he's just like, because of this.
Very German.
Yeah, I love it. I'm here for it.
All right, big takeaways from the game. I had 3. Do you guys have any?
That's not fair. You don't have to do stuff.
I
Yeah,
wrote it
go
down.
for it.
I had 3 big takeaways from the game for me. But,
What were they?
The first one
Was
And you guys-
big font.
yeah, the kids are ready.
The Kids are ready.
Kids are all right. The new kids on the block. They are so ready.
Yeah, well, they haven't really been tested.
Not yet, but
I
they're ready to go.
mean, that's a test right there. That's their first
I
test.
think villains who create those really bad drugs are feeling the same way we are right now.
And then the
You know
second
what I mean?
takeaway.
Like, it's going. Tests are going 100%. We're great, but then they actually
create drugs.
yeah, and then they put it
There's a lot
to.
of like Eli Lilly people listening. They do not sponsor this podcast either.
You've seen movies, right? Like
It's like those
Mission Impossible, the Chimera drug. You know what I'm saying? Like it was working great, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. And no.
Ozempic, yeah.
If you haven't
Ozempic,
watched it, Ozempic
It's
is
like
what
those-
kills Tom Cruise.
And those GLP ones or whatever they call.
ZLP1.
GLP-1, I think
Yeah.
it's Ozempic. that-
Oh, yeah.
So now,
You inject them and
all
then
of
you get
the
less fat.
all the fast food people, all the food people are trying to find ways to counter that. So like people think people won't lose weight by eating their stuff. Oh my goodness. So anyway, the second thing, the new guys are good. That was the second takeaway.
Wait, that was the first takeaway.
No, there's different. The kids are ready.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about Gozo and Hezekani and Moisa. The second one is the new guys, Gilavogis, Solans, Engel, Sanabria. They're not kids. They're ready.
Solans was pretty young. Was he 21, 22?
He's 22.
Oh, he's old now. Okay.
Yeah, he's
He's a new guy.
He went to college.
Bro, you are like unk status right now. You are so
And
old then. If you're
Your
saying
mom goes to college.
22, you're 60, man.
And then the third thing is I think the vets on this team have bought in. And I think the team chemistry right now is really good. So those are kind of like three things that I took away. If you guys took something else away, let me know.
Well,
Let's
so this
hear
is
it.
the first time I'm hearing we're doing three big takeaways. So
Well, you can just do one.
okay.
However many you got.
Big
What,
ta-
Brennan, what is your big takeaway from the game?
well, let me ponder about it. I need to ponder some more because I was caught off guard.
Who's the guard?
Tyler, do you have a big? Tyler, do you have a big?
Do you have any
giveaway?
big
I'm trying to make sure-
takeaways? Do you have a little takeaway?
I have a mini takeaway, micro takeaway from the game.
Hey, unfortunate.
Tyler, what is your takeaway from the game?
My takeaway from the game is that Sanabria is a baller, and I think that might be the best signing of the bunch when it's all said and
So
done.
far, oh yeah, I fully agree with that statement. I think Gilavogi is super talented, but I think
Right.
Sanabria is going to be the pivotal player this season.
And we haven't even seen a couple of other guys,
Yeah.
I know Arias.
Arias and
Who's the other
Spearings.
Oh yeah, Spearings.
So, Brennan, what's your big takeaway from the game?
Big takeaway. The kids are ready. I think. I think
Oh,
the
yeah?
kids are ready.
What does that mean?
Well, like Gozo and Hez and Moisa. I call him Hez, just to save on typing.
I call him Aiden.
I think they're ready to go. They're
No, be
they're
serious.
soccer players.
Be serious.
Be
you
serious.
had time to ponder it.
No, I did have one other thing before, if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead, take the spotlight.
Just real quick, the guys that are out injured, Arias, we mentioned, Anelli, Kobe Henry, Diego Luna, Victor Olatunji, right? Ari Piol, he had successful surgery.
Get better soon.
Good for him. Hopefully he gets better
Yedlin.
soon. And DeAndre Yedlin. So that is a large chunk of our team that should be out. And hey, everybody that's stepping up, way to ball. I love that. I love it. Next man up, fill your spot, and go all out. Because it felt like last year when we missed a player, the player that stepped in just kind of and I love him, but Tyler just couldn't do it. You know what I mean? He's got the last name of Wolf. His dad played for the national team, but Wolfie just every time he got on the field, he never could contribute at all. Anyway,
Yeah, no.
the guys that are in now are
Berea was in the same spot.
yeah, Berea too.
They didn't take advantage of their opportunities.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Brennan, your takeaway.
Well, I think the biggest takeaway for me would be the evolution of us maintaining a lead. I think that was probably the most, I guess the biggest takeaway I would have that I would be, as a coach, be really impressed with. I think the moments went our way. We had some good moments that we're able to capitalize on, got the 3 goals. But I think the biggest thing is being able to keep that lead.
Yeah, finish the game.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest takeaway.
I like it.
And the kids. I think the kids are ready.
Kids are ready. Kids are all right.
They
Kids
are.
on the block.
Kids on the block. They're all
New
ready.
kids on the block. Wow.
All right. And then anything around the league?
No, I think that kid getting a haircut soon. Probably not going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
man.
Come on.
Are you talking about the MLS league, or are you talking about?
Man U, man.
Well, Man U's doing pretty good. They're having their best season in a long time.
Yeah, what are they, third right now? Fourth?
I don't know.
I haven't looked it up.
Arsenal's
really,
back in first,
dude,
so I don't care.
I'm still just like, it's just a little high before the low comes. You know, I think
you don't want to get taken down again.
I don't want to get
What
taken
if
down.
they make Champions League though?
Well, I
they're
feel like-
close.
I don't know, man. I don't really enjoy the team right now. Did you see Harry Maguire is getting like prison sentence almost?
For what?
He apparently on a vacation attacked somebody, like physically assaulted somebody, and then tried to bribe an officer or something like that.
Dang.
So he's going through all that.
Oh, and from a foreign country?
Yeah, from a foreign country. Yeah.
Is he still over there, or do they?
No, he's playing. He's playing here.
they have extradition, or
I don't know.
Send him back. Get out of
But
the
yeah,
country, you punk.
but yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I like Menu is doing okay. I think it's because they're fresh. There's no restrictions. They're allowed to kind of just play. But deeper into the season, I feel like they're going to get exposed again. And Carrick does a really, really great job. They're probably going to give him the job. But the biggest issue is above the manager, above the team. It's just hard to love something like that. You know, when the parents are just not good.
Yeah, Arsenal went 7 points clear at the top, but they have played one more game. So 30 matches played. That means there's 8 left for Arsenal. Everybody else is at 29 for some reason, except Wolves, who were in last at 16 points. Arsenal 67. Man City 60. It looks like they're the only ones that can catch them, but right behind them, Man United is sitting at 51, tied with Villa, but ahead on tiebreakers. So there you go.
I saw somebody point out that Tottenham might be the first team that is going to have to sit players for their UCL, their Champions League game, because they've got a relegation battle.
Oh, I know, dude.
Later in the
16th
week.
place, dude.
They've lost at least 5 in a row.
29 points. That's... Wait, how many matches are left?
So there's 38.
38,
total.
that's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
play
yeah,
everybody twice, right?
So there's still 10 for most players, or most teams. That's crazy, man, to have 29 points for Tottenham.
Yeah,
That's-
from 29 games.
I might rub that in your wife's face. That's
well,
pretty...
they're in 16th. They're not in last. Forest won at the weekend.
Oh, that's good.
So, I mean, they're on their
hanging on.
way up. They tied... I watched them play Man City, and they came back and tied them. But they lost to Brighton the week before. Sorry.
All right, we haven't done this for a long time, but we ought to do the Come On Crawley update, because I know there's somebody out there that's probably wanting to know what's going on with Crawley. Somebody did bring that up to me. I think it was at one of the watch parties. Like, how they doing? You haven't said anything. It's like, all right, we'll get back to the Come On Crawley update. They aren't doing well. This could be a very sad household.
I thought they just brought back all their boys from
they have
glory days.
But if Tottenham and Crawley go down, this could be like, you have to come check on us.
Okay, I will.
But they probably played the best game they've played all year Saturday against Swindon Town, who, if they won, I think they would have jumped to third.
Well, they were ahead most of the game.
So they're ahead 2-1. Oh, they're ahead 1-0. And then the worst. I don't know that, you know how I'm a ref lover. This might be the worst penalty call I have ever.
Oh, yeah, you showed me the video.
I showed you. You can go. I put it up on our Twitter. I think it's up there.
It's bad.
It was awful. And so then they ended up getting tied, and then Crawley gave up a second goal. They were fighting hard, though. Mm-hmm. Absolutely fighting hard. They've got Chapman. He's from Huddersfield, this keeper that is just playing lights out, and he made some season-saving saves in that game. And then, again, heartbreak. The heart attack kids late in the game.
90 plus 1.
Kellen Gordon beats top of the box, beats the defender to the ball, curls it around the keeper, and it's bedlam, and we end up with a point. Should have
That
got
was
all
90
three.
plus 8.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
90 plus 8.
And so it was the best game they've played all year. They played with grit and fight. And that's what I was talking about when it comes to mentality. I mean, when you're at the bottom and just that weight of every play means you might get relegated, and how do you break through that and just play?
Well, you
know.
find yourself, yeah.
So that's where Crawleytown is. Crawleytown's going to stay up if they can play like they did Saturday and fight through that, weight of being at the bottom of the table.
So what's this Swindon's clash against Crawley descends into chaos as a former Premier League star and manager were forced apart at the weekend?
Oh, yeah. It was handbags at the end of the game. Yeah. The coach, Scott Lindsay, he had to be separated from the goalkeeper because I think the goalkeeper came over and said something to him. And then
Connor Ripley?
Lindsay was saying something, well, what about that penalty kick? And so they're like, it was just like.
Oh, yeah, so they were just getting heated.
So, yeah, but we haven't seen that kind of fight and drive and desire out of Crawley all season.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of work to do.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, so there's another team that also has a lot of work. So in this segment, this is the let's go Wrexham. They are 6th place in the championship. That's one above Crawley, just to let you know.
It's 2 above Collins.
No, it's 2 now. Okay.
Yeah.
They're sitting at 57 points, 6th place. First place, Coventry with 74 points. So they're pretty much guaranteed to be moving up. Middlesbrough.
Wait, and don't forget who plays for them.
Oh, I know.
Coventry, our boy.
Oh, yeah. No?
Yeah. Yeah, what's his name?
Crooks?
No, tall guy. He's an American guy.
Crooks
For
is a
Coventry?
Hull City.
No,
Yeah,
sorry.
Hull.
No, I'm thinking somebody else. Never mind. Carry on.
U.S. national guy or something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But second place, Middlesbrough with 69 points. Millwall with 65. Ipswich Town, 64. And Hull City with 60 points. That's where our boy is, Mr. Tree.
Mr. Tree, sir.
And, you just got to say, it's amazing what
Money can
actors, actors who have a lot of money can do, It's pretty impressive to be that famous and to have people want you to succeed because you're so famous.
I saw somebody was made a comment. It's like, is this Wrexham thing really that impressive when, it could be 4 consecutive.
3.
4.
No, 3. There was a gap year.
No.
So this one coming up, if they win this will be the first time it's been 3 in a row.
No, 4.
What?
4 in a row.
It is 4 in a row. They were in the National League. Mm-hmm. When the season started, Wrexham spent 2 years in the National League.
Yeah.
They missed promotion the first year that Ryan owned them. Then they went up to League 2, and that was 1 year. League 1 was 1 year, and now they're in the championship. So National, League 2, League 1, that's 3. In the championship, it could be 4. I think they're the first club to do 3 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Haji Wright does play for Coventry, and he is the second leading
Oh, and he's
scorer
scoring.
in the
He's scoring quite a bit
championship
right now.
Yep.
Yeah, he's in good form.
Plus, Christian Pulisic likes him. They're buddies. They played together in the youth
really?
national team, so he kind of wants him on the
Man
World
U's
Cup
interested
team.
in Pulisic. There's been a lot of speculation about him going over there, and then some other Italian league or something like that.
But anyway, back to Wrexham. Somebody says, is it really that big of a story when they've got a guy sitting on the bench that's $10 million? They got a $10 million
Well, you gotta think though. Like, yeah, there is a lot of money, but realistically, it is so hard to win a league. Like
Same coach too.
Yep.
Yeah, like
Just
Taking
take it
them all
from the
the way
national way.
all the way up. Like you can't really do that. Like there
It's
is something
amazing.
behind it.
Yeah.
There's
There's something Deadpool-esque to this.
Yeah, there's something that's helping them that we don't know.
I think all the swearing,
All the swearing.
F-bombs.
all the F-bombs.
There's so many
That's what makes
F-bombs
Deadpool
in
so
there.
popular, right?
Have you seen Deadpool?
I don't like it.
Oh my gosh!
I've seen some. You know who does like
So
Deadpool?
funny. But it's
Do you know
so
who?
naughty.
Do you know who does like Deadpool? My wife.
Really?
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
My wife. She is the sweetest human on the planet, And like her favorite movie is Goodfellas.
Kill him good.
Well, she prefers
no.
she prefers the edited version, but she loves Goodfellas.
This is the same person when we walked in today is knitting a new sweater.
Yes.
With her yarn. And she's
That
like,
she
yeah, I
made.
love the Goodfellas.
She made the yarn, to be fair.
Deadpool makes
yeah.
me giggle.
She does. She is quite the contradiction.
Yeah, that's fun.
Hey, we
She's
all
sweet
are
as a
in
daisy.
ways, right?
So anyway, that was
Let's get real
a
deep.
lot of
Yeah,
info.
Let's get real deep there. I like
We're
the way
really-
you looked up. You're like,
We're really excited
Might need a
for
cigarette
what's going to
after this
happen this season and the next Deadpool movie, I guess, when it comes out, whichever one that comes out. And so, yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Appreciate you.
catch
Please.
us at the break next away game, 22nd.
22nd.
Sunday. Don't bring your kids.
No.
It is a bar. It is not just a place where people take it easy.
But, we've got something in the works for that. We're
Yeah, we
thinking
do.
about it.
We are going to open up the roof. Just cannot jump off.
We don't want to say anything, but we do want to find a place to.
We're just going to get a bounce house and put it at the front.
Yeah, something. We'll do something.
We'll do a bounce
So,
house.
thanks for listening.
Wait.
Go ahead.
RSL are in 7th, just like I predicted.
Hey, don't. Oh, dude.
Just joking.
I was like, dude, if you're going to jinx it, man, don't do that.
There's 6 points. We're the last place team with 6 points.
All right.
Wow, what a great way to end that.
Yeah, so go back. Remember,
Wait, I got more stats. Hold on.
Subscribe. YouTube, Instagram,
all of them.
Facebook,
Just go
TikTok,
search us.
Apple, Spotify, wherever you see us.
Yep.
Please subscribe. We'd appreciate it.
Yep. Deuces.
See you.